Hi everyone, welcome. It's Bobbie at Bloomin' Hearts. I have a new card for you out of the holiday catalog. The die I used is the Detailed Santa Thinlit, and it is this die here. Let's see if you can see it if I put something behind it. You can see Santa's face, his hat, and his beard. It is such a pretty detailed Thinlit, and I used that with the verse from Greetings from Santa, and I used this Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. So what I have made is using, this is from the Present Pinecones paper, and I used the stripe on this side. It has the pine cones and what have you on the back. So here is the card. Da-da-da! Is that not too gorgeous? It was so easy to make, it's just amazing. What I did was I took a white base card, 4.5 by 11, scored it at 5.5, and then I cut out the Santa. What I do with him, here he is. Cut him out in a separate piece of white, whisper white, and I stamped my greeting at the bottom, and so that I kept this at the top with just a little border around it. And it cuts out the perfect square like this. And then I put scraps down on the big shot, a little red glimmer, some of the stripe, the pink Pirouette, and then black for his glasses, and I ran it back through the big shot and got this. So I'll show you how I put it together. It was really easy, and it's such a stinking cute card. I just love it. I'm going to have to make more of them. This will be a good one if you sell your cards and stuff. You know, this would be one that people are going to love. So this gets glued down with a little Tombow. Not wanting to come out of here too good. Come on. I left the lid off of it last night by mistake, so it got a little thick. It was late when I was working, and I forgot about the lid, and I came in here this morning and I thought, oh my gosh, I left the lid off. So I'm just going to put some little bit of glue on these bigger swirls in his beard, not the real tiny ones, because they're really little. See what I'm doing here. Put some on here. Just try to anchor down the bigger pieces. Let me get some down at the bottom, if I can do it without getting it all over me. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this down on the white. So it's going to be a perfect match. Before I press it down and make sure I've got my edges lined up. Okay, and then just press it in place. And then when you start putting your pieces in place, if you see that any of these are kind of popping up on you, you can just stick a little glue up under them. And it's really easy if you have one of these fine tip bottles. It makes it much easier to get that little nozzle up under there, but you can always use a tweezer or something, like on his little deal there. So when I'm going to put a little white glue in here for the background, for the stripe. And just go around the edges. And then I'm going to get a little up under here. I'm going to lift it a little bit so I can get some up under the, there. Now, here's the piece that goes in the back. Let me get it out of here. It may not cut completely through because I had so many layers on there, and I've never done that before with so many layers. See if it's all going to come out of there. I hope that's going to be a perfect fit. We'll give it a shot. See what happens. So we're just going to lay this in here. Fits down in there perfectly. Okay, and this little piece, I thought I saw a little piece that was supposed to be in there. Okay, so there's that. And then on his hat, it's hard to see what I'm doing here. White on white is not easy. It's easier when I do it at my desk because I've got a light right up over me. Okay, and there is his hat. Got a little glue where I didn't want it. And that just fits in there like a little puzzle. And there should be a corner piece right here. Okay, I don't need the rest of that red or the stripe anymore. I need the pink for his little face. And there's not that many pieces to put in here. And here's one here. This is pink, and this is pink, and this is pink. And this is just pink Pirouette. Make sure I don't have it up on the edges of his face. Goes in there, like that, and just fits right into place. Oops, there we go. Wipe my hands off, I get the glue on me. Okay, now for the little pieces. Oops. This one goes like that. So I'm going to use my tweezers to help guide that into place. There's that one. Oops. I didn't get it. Oh goodness gracious, I keep picking it up wrong. It's this little piece. And then this one. This way. Oops, goes right in there. Hope my glue didn't dry up too quick. It'll catch it. Okay, and then I just took a little pink marker and just barely touched over his little mouth. And you can use any marker or chalk or crayon or whatever you've got. And I took a little fine line marker and just put a little black dot for each eye. They don't look very round. And that one eye's bigger than the other. Okay, there's that. And then his glasses are right here, and I've just got to cut them off of this piece here. That's when snips come in handy. Little bitty tiny snips. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little dot of glue where his glasses go. And just put them right up over top. Yep. I don't know if I'm getting glue on there or not. There it goes. Got it now. Okay, and then we'll just lay his glasses over top. Oh, I see a little black piece I don't want there. There. And they fit right on there perfectly. And then, got dust on it. Then I took a gray marker just to give more dimension to the beard part, and I just kind of went around the inside of each of these openings, and it's just a real pale gray, just enough to make it look like the scrolly cutout part is really standing out. It just kind of highlights it a little bit. Just go around each one, and it doesn't take but a second, and it doesn't need a bright color, just enough to give it a little dimension so you can tell that there's a layer there. Almost got her done. It is such a darling card. I love this die. And when it dries, which it doesn't take very long with alcohol markers, but when it dries, you'll just barely see a hint of color, but it just draws attention to the fact that you've got a layer on there. And then we'll go around the outside just to make him stand out a little bit. The beard, that is. Okay. Oh, we got one more up here. There we go. And that is your Santa card. So there's today's card. There's the one I already had made. The only other thing I haven't done yet to this one is I forgot to bring in the Glimmer, the red Glimmer, and I just put just like a, not even a quarter of an inch, maybe an eighth of an inch strip at the bottom where this, and you can see the embossing on the bottom of it, where it, from the frame when you cut it, it embosses the edges, and I just ran a thin strip along the edge of that embossing. So I hope you like this card. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so darn cute. So if you need any supplies, go to my Stampin' Up! Store at Bloomin' Hearts at Stampin'Up.net. It will soon be the Paper Jungle at Stampin'Up.net. We do have a new website. It is thepaperjungle.com, and you can always leave me a message on Facebook if you would like, or Facebook is still Bloomin' Hearts, but I do have a new email, and it is thepaperjungle@yahoo.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.